They took an arrow to the knee. I think I might go as far as beating the cave dude. And then, like, save it afterwards. Like, I won't... Basically getting up to Bale, but I won't go into Bale. I just realized, because I've always wondered what was around their face. It's not... And, like, when you fight them in battle, it looks like a beard. It's not a beard. It's supposed to be like a face wrap, I guess. Like, when he turns around, look at him. You know, that's not a beard, that's like a face wrap. Here we are at the shed. I wonder what happens... Can I go to the axe first, then the tree? Or can I go to the tree, then the... Because usually, I've always gone to the... If you go to the tree, then the axe, it tells you... I actually don't know if you remember this, Ace. There's actually a chest here that I always forget. I always forget. If I remember correctly. I might be wrong in my assumption. What is it? If you go to the tree, he's like, no, the sword won't work, and then you go to the axe, and he's like, oh, well, this will work, yeah. But I wonder if you go to the axe, then the tree, will he be like, oh, the axe back in the shed, you know?
Yes. Double slash.
Da, na, na. Or actually, now that I think about it, I have to go to the pond anyway, don't I? I have to look at the actual thing that I have to jump over first. I've always hated scripted events like that, where it's like I have to view them in a certain order.
Yes. Double slash. Dragoon.
If I remember correctly, on the side of this house, yep, there's a box right there that has a total vanishing in it. I never remember that box. I honestly never do. My friend accidentally found that, and I was like, he like missed the door, and I was like, no, the door's right, and then he hit A and got a chest. He's like, oh, and I'm like, what? I didn't know that was there. Like, in between this playthrough and my last playthrough, he did that. My hair is janky. I've always thought it was weird when people thought that the name of that person was racist, like the black monster. It's like, okay, I just never thought of it that way. And then if you actually look up, I believe that somewhere there's like somebody did a write-up and said that there's actually a lot of things in this game that point to racism. What, do you think you were gonna bring me pizza and I wasn't gonna eat it? He's tiny. You know what that makes them? That's Papa and Mama. That 100% is Hashtail's daughter. 100%. Because in this game what they do is they color code people. You know? Zeeg is wearing red, Dart's wearing red. They're the flame guys. Claire wears black and purple. Those are her color. You know, her hair is black as well. Look at her. She's wearing a giant purple outfit. That's fucking Claire. Plus, she ran back into town knowing that there's a big fucking monster in the town. Yeah, because she can fight. She thinks that she can help fight because she knows the fucking rogue art. She can punch things. Yeah, like if you look up online, it basically will tell you, they'll basically say it's like, it's hinted at multiple times that Dart and Hashtail are related, that Hashtail is Dart's grandfather, but it's never 100% confirmed, which it's not, but it's true. You know what I mean? Like, it's never confirmed in the game, but it's never confirmed in the game, but it's 100% true. Another reason why you can tell it's true, they wouldn't draw so much attention to it if it wasn't true. Not in Legend of Dragoon. This isn't Dark Souls or like fucking a Capcom game where we have what's that motherfucker's name? It's like Matsumoto Yumeki or some shit like that. The guy who he's like, yeah, we're doing this character announcement in Brazil, and he's wearing a fucking Blanca outfit, and they're totally not. And he's got surrounded by a bunch of like Blanca action figures, and they're 100% they're not going. And he's not telling you who they're revealing, and it 100% wasn't Blanca, and we knew it wasn't Blanca because he likes to troll people. You know, Legend of Dragoon, they didn't troll people. You know, not at all. This game is justice. You know what I just thought of? It's one of those read between the line things that Dart's mom being Claire, yeah. Well, being Claire who is... or the Claire, yeah. That's much better way to put it. In... what is it? Final Fantasy VII. There's the... what's the thing that does beta, you know, babe? You know the thing I was talking about? Final Fantasy VII? The big... yeah, the snake thing. Remember its name? Midgar Zalem is what it was. That's what it was called. that guy, you're supposed to be able to outrun him by getting a chocobo, right? And when you get to the next area, you get there and it's like, oh shit, Sephiroth can like totally fuck that thing up. And some people think, well, why is this one here and that one's out there? The idea is that one's a male, one's a female. Because if I remember correctly, it's also a slightly different color. That Sephiroth by himself could fight the Midgar Zolom. But, and you're supposed to be afraid of that you can't fight this guy. But if you actually train a little bit and you go after getting Beta, you can like barely win the fight, basically. And you learn Beta and use Beta back against him, basically. That's kind of what Fairbrand is. Like, the first thing in the game, you get chased down by a dragon, and you're supposed to be like, oh shit, this crazy boss that I might run into later. And then you finally run into him when you're strong enough to fight him. It's well worn, it looks very sharp. Let's take a break. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna cross my arms, look at the sun, and think. I can make this horse move. I've always thought this was weird. I can go up here and be like, hey, and it walks over to me. I've always thought that I was just giving it stuff. Okay. I've never really understood that. There was an animation there that like doesn't really need to exist. So I'm looking at these things in the reverse order that I usually look at them at. I think the fastest way to do it is you look at the pond over here, or whatever, the gap, river. You look at the stream, and then you look at the tree, and then you look at the axe. So it's stream, tree, axe. But I looked at them in axe, tree, stream, just to see if there was like a different set of dialogue for looking at them in a different order. There might be if you do like stream, axe, then tree. That's possible.
Yes. Double slash.
Fucking Shauna's movement speed getting in the way.
Cartoon. Yes. Double slash.
I almost missed that one. I was rubbing my eye, so I was looking through it and almost missed. So far, I have yet to drop an addition, so... Fucker using power up and it's like lessening my damage.
Yes. Double slash. Harpoon.
Do 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 do. Too far to jump over. So we're gonna go over here to the tree. Probably get into a fight. Same animation. And he doesn't mention the axe that we've already seen.